see, I cannot hold the presentation pointer, but that doesn't make me a less speaker than the previous ones. And my last talk was showing that just because I cannot make a cup of tea the way other people make it, it doesn't mean I cannot make it. What I have learned in life is to find my way to do things, because I've learned that we all have our way. There's nothing called normal or perfection. But unfortunately, because we look at normal and perfection with ourselves as a point of reference, that is what has created colonization and inequality in society. Someone saying, because you don't look like me, or you do things differently, you don't deserve certain things in life. And then I will create a system that suits me, that suits my normality, that suits my perfection. Because anything that is different to me is not deserving to be part of this society. Then I look at this system and I call it a ghost. Someone may say, why a ghost? We live in a world where we are controlled, and we live by decisions that were made by people who are long dead. But they are decisions. They still affect our lives. And most people in society will tell you, we are haunted by this so-called system. We don't even know what it looks like a ghost. You cannot point at it. You cannot touch it. You just see, you just feel what it does to you. And like a ghost, in most cases, it is to control you, to limit your life. I always say we talk about choices, but what are choices if we don't have options? And that's what a ghost does. It takes away your options. More than anything, a ghost gives you an illusion of movement. You hear people who've seen a ghost say, we walked the whole night, but in the morning we realized we've been in the same place all along. I feel like most of us, it's like that. We feel like we have moved, but when we look, we actually at the same place, even after 23 years of democracy in South Africa. More than that, when you talk about a ghost, you try to fight it, it will make you look delusional. And everybody looks at you like you are the crazy one. But we all know that it's there. And the thing about a ghost, talking about it is a taboo. We know it's there, but nobody can talk about it. You see, the most vulnerable people that are dealing with a ghost are children. It is a child who suffers the most. In South Africa, the child of yesterday, because of the ghost of that time, they shed their blood as a consequence of the ghost. What happens to the child of today? The child of today is crying, and the child of today is saying, without education, I'm not going anywhere, but I don't have access to education. I cannot afford to go. Even when I afford, I cannot graduate because I haven't paid my fees. I have made the right choices. I've studied, but I don't have any options. What has that got to do with you? A few years ago, I was going home with some people from a national park, and we happened to come across an accident scene, and somebody was injured. I called the emergency line, and the operator said to me, whatever you do, don't touch that person. I was so angry. Why are you saying that? She said, you are not trained to help that person. I just thought of this a few weeks ago, that as much as I was angry with her, she was right. My role was not to attend to the person. My role was just to make a call. And that was it, because it wasn't about me. It was about the injury. And whatever happened, the most important person is the injured person. We're living in an injured circumstances. Our country is bleeding. Our society is wounded. Children are crying. Children are still suffering today. They are being killed. My role may be just to make a call, and that is okay, because maybe your role is to answer that call. And maybe somebody's role is to attend to the injury. We all have our roles, and it's up to us to play our part. Because if any of us doesn't play that part, it will still harm the injured person, because I can make the call, but if you don't answer, the person who's supposed to attend won't know there's a situation. That's why today I'm making a call and saying 40 for 40. 40 for 40 is 40 initiatives that I have started for my 40th year to build an institution that is decolonized, because the child of tomorrow is in danger. It's about time we think of the child of tomorrow. The child of yesterday suffered. The child of today is suffering. It doesn't have to be like that with the child of tomorrow. But the future of the child of tomorrow is in our hands. All of us. It's not only one person or one particular sector's responsibility. It's in all of us, because we all have our roles to play. Wherever you are, whatever you do, let's start thinking about the child of tomorrow, because the child of tomorrow is the leader of tomorrow. And if we want leadership, we need to think about the child. Walking away from the situation and ignoring the situation, it doesn't remove it. And it doesn't solve. You cannot take away. By being at the scene of an injury, you are connected to the injury. And it makes you being connected with everyone who's supposed to play their part. So we are all in this together. As you join me, let's think about the child of tomorrow. And the number I'm dialing is #40 for 40. If we take R1, all of us, and don't give to the children who cannot afford varsity fees, can you think how much that can be? So we've got #1 rand to pay my fees. Thank you very much.